Testing, testing. All right. We are up and running, Seminoles. Good morning, Seminole High School. Thank you all for joining us. As you know or should know, today is Veterans Day. This is a day where in the United States we salute those who have put their country and the safety of strangers over their own safety. These are selfless individuals, and without their courage, without their bravery, we might know a completely different style of life in the United States. Never forget, not for a single moment, if you are a citizen of this great nation, just by the fact that you were born on this soil or your family made their way to this country, you have it better off than the overwhelming majority of the world. Never forget that. On our worst day, we have it better off than most of the world just because we live here. I'd like to recognize a few folks in just a second, but before we do that, I would like each and every person out here to rise. Please rise and join me. We're going to say the Pledge of Allegiance to this great flag. So please make sure you are removing any headgear as we say the Pledge of Allegiance. And after that, I'm going to throw it to the band, and they're going to play the national anthem. Without further ado, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'd like to take a moment to recognize these individuals standing to my left, all of whom served this country bravely, and some who continue to serve. Starting at the far end, Colonel Kyle Ford, United States Air Force. To his right, Chief Master Sergeant Basil Payne, United States Air Force. To his right, Mr. Kenneth Lewis, United States Marine Corps. Standing tall at center, Mr. Sylvester Wynn, United States Army, First Lieutenant. Mr. Robert Fishman, Sergeant, United States Marine Corps. Representing the United States Navy, Lieutenant Commander Melanie Swigert. representing the U.S. Army, Finance Specialist Barbara Jackson. And representing the United States Marine Corps, Gunnery Sergeant Norman Johnson. We have others on this great campus who have served, who are not able to participate in this morning's ceremony, but we definitely want to recognize Mr. Demetrius Galindez, Amy Brown, Officer Matt Thornton, and others who served bravely. And now to the band. Thank you, pride of the tribe. Please forgive me, Sergeant Joel Jimenez. My deepest apologies, an honest mistake. And I also wanted to recognize two folks who were unable to attend. Charles Blackwell, who was a member of the United States Air Force, as well as Mr. Dale Gordon, also United States Air Force. So without further ado, thank you again for coming out. This has the least we could do to support these great people. I wish more days in our great country were dedicated to serving those who served. So thank each and every one of you for the example you have put forward for our great students. You may return to class, guys. Have a great day. Go Noles.